Well, it's been happening to me a bit lately. It's funny because I don't even have 2,000 followers on YouTube. You got to keep on running into guys that know the channel, so I'm pretty happy with that. So the guy I'm riding with today, a fella by the name of Guy, met him at a tyre shop. He's looked at my bike and he's gone, "You're not Steve from Big Bike Adventures, are you?" I went, "Yes, I am." So we figured out we should probably go riding together, so that's what we're doing. He's not bad. We've had a bit of a fun day riding around the forest on our big red Africa twins. Good morning, big bikers. What have we got? We've got autumn in Australia. We've got May. It's a Thursday morning and I'm heading out for a ride. So I'm meeting up with a fella today. His name is Guy, and we met at a tyre shop. So if you remember the video I did just recently where I talked about what happened to that KTM, I put the new tyres on the bike as you saw in that video. I pulled up out front and there's this red Africa twin sitting out the front. It's done it really well. It's got all the gear on it. It's got the crash bars and bash plates, and you know, it's got all the adventure stuff mounted up and lights and all that sort of stuff. And got chatting to him, and you know, we talked about where we ride and when we ride and the industry we're in and how come, you know, he's got some flexibility during the week. So, you know, he's in a similar industry to me, so we have some flexibility with our schedule, so we're able to kind of get away midweek when there's no one else out on the trail. So we decided we'd go for a ride today. It's always good to go riding with new guys. You meet the nicest people on a Honda, apparently. So Guy's stirred up. That's Guy. Hey Guy. So that's his Africa twin. Pretty stock, apart from obviously all the goodies that he's got up the front. I'd forgotten how big that muffler is, mate. That's huge. By comparison, I'd just forgotten. Like they're about 7 kilos or something. I think they're massive. All right. Quite a lot of four-wheel drives use this on the weekend, so I'm just a little bit wary. I have had four-wheel drives through here during the week. I'm just a little bit cautious. Just doing 90 kilometres an hour. Come on, girl. Oh, it is just a big dirt bike, this thing. So I got the traction control on the first setting, so hit the button twice, takes you to the first setting, so it's not off completely. It's just a real handful when it's off. It just spills up so quickly. So he's running the same Moto's tractionator. You got the Motos on the front as well, have you?
Got the what, sorry?
The Motos on the front?
No, that's a TKC 80.
TKC 80. Conti. Those lights are great, I love them.
Yeah.
Just so visible from in front.
Yeah, then they...
fairly impressive. So that's the Wivenhoe Dam over there, the Somerset Dam over there, underneath all that cloud. Let's throw that drone up and see what it looks like. Come on, girl. So what's happening is that new front tyre that I've got on is actually bottoming out on the back of the mudguard, that high rise, high fender. So didn't do it with the old tyre, so I think probably once the tyre wears down a little bit, it'll stop doing it. I'm going to fix my visor up. Hear that? Hey. This whole area is state forestry. This is plantation forest. The other one is actually native forest. So there's plantation all pines. They're normally 20, 30 years old. These. So probably at some stage in the not too distant future they'll start harvesting these. Oh, lunch. Yummy, you look like a nice bit of veal. Yummy. Oh, I feel sorry for vegetarians. Ah, stop it. Oh, hello. You guys get right away. So yeah, getting some questions about the tank bag. I've got this is the Mosko Nomad, this one. Fits really well. Actually, I saw it and I really like the thinking behind, well actually I like the thinking behind most of the Mosko stuff, but I like the thinking behind the design of, hello, you got some really funny horns. Sorry, I'm trying to talk about the tank bag. Keep getting interrupted. Most of the tank bags, or all the tank bags I've got one big compartment, so everything kind of gets mixed up and jumbled inside, which is okay on a road bike or on the 1200 where I'm kind of pack it up with different things. But the angle of the tank on the Africa Twin means that you can't put those big bags on there. And the thing I like about the Mosko one is it's compartmentalised, so it's got different layers, so you can put different things in different layers, and lots of little different pockets in each of the layers, so you can, everything just stays in there and it stays where it's put, and I really like that. By volume it's not huge, but you can put all the little knickknacks that come along and spare batteries and all the stuff that I carry with me on the bike. But the other thing, come on stupid, the thing I really like about it is when I stand up, it doesn't get in the road, where a lot of the other bags are either too high or too wide. This one here is just perfect. You can stand up and it just fits nicely in between your legs, and it doesn't obstruct the standing position, and that's probably one of the key things I like about it. So we're going to go and have a look at it's called the Jimna Fire Tower. It's actually closed and being condemned because it's pretty old, but there's a bit of a battle on to save it, restore it, because it's a bit of a tourist feature, a bit of a local iconic feature. So we'll go there and fly the drone and have a look at that. So it's a pretty big one. How's that microphone? Because I've made some changes to the way that it collects sound. So it's an omnidirectional mic, but I wrapped some tape around the outside of it to make it monodirectional, and hopefully the audio while I'm moving is a lot clearer and less wind noise. So we're riding to a place called Kenilworth. Now Kenilworth is actually where that African Twin Rally is going to be held. You remember on that video about the update on the KTM and just some of the stuff that's going, I talked about an Africa Twin Rally that I was invited to, and we'll get some vision of. It's being held at a place called Kenilworth, which is where we're going now. And the pub we're going to have lunch at is actually the pub that we're staying at for the Africa Twin Rally. So we'll go check all that. So I wouldn't be surprised if we end up riding some of these roads again on the Africa Twin Sport, which will be good. So I'll be looking forward to do a bit of a comparison between the Africa Twin Sport in standard version, probably without knobbies on, I'd imagine, and this highly modified beast beneath me. It'll be good to do a comparison. Well, it was a good day. It was a good day. Hey.
Yeah, it was.
I think we'll just head back to Debra and just go home.
I got sore ass,
200 and I should be able to make it home with this. I'll be pretty empty when I get home, but
yeah, well, at least make it through. I'll make it through to Stanford, and I'll see how it goes.
Oh, are you going back that way?
Yeah.
Righto. Okay.
Yeah, I'll head back to Stanford.
All right, mate. Thanks for the ride.
Yeah.
That was awesome.
Yeah, it's fantastic. We'll definitely have to do it again.
I'll put the video up and give you a look. But it's been a good ride, mate. Awesome.
Yeah, no,
Thanks.
exactly. So many tracks and stuff I didn't know.
Bit of everything today, wasn't there?
Yeah.
We just had some twisties, and we had some dirt highways, and we had some tracks through the forest, and that was great. Really good riding.
Fantastic. Thanks for the educational experience.
Well, plenty more tracks to explore. That's the key thing from that ride today.
I'll let you hang on.
Yeah, no worries. All right, I'll put some video up and I'll tag in it.
Yeah, that'd be fantastic.
All right, take it easy, mate. Well, that's the end of that ride. Good catching up, mate. That was awesome. So I as I said at the start of the day, I didn't know Guy before today. I met him at the tyre shop. We're both getting tyres on our bikes, and turns out he's a subscriber to Big Bike Adventures, so that was pretty exciting as well. And just to all the subscribers that are out there, thanks for tuning in. I don't know what you've you're seeing it. It's just this crazy old guy screaming around the country on an African Twin. And a cross tourer. Let's not forget the big crossy. I do like that bike. It's still in my shed. I like it very much.